So Transformers has just entered its 40th year of being a thing that exists. And with that means there's going to be more toys that come along. But today, I thought we'd take a look 5 years ago to the 35th anniversary of Transformers and see what they did for it then. So today, we're taking a look at the Transformers 35th Anniversary Siege Animation at Colors Optimus Prime. Starting off in vehicle mode, Optimus Prime turns into a cyberpunk type truck, and that's due to him coming from Siege, where they're trying to do like cybertronian cyberpunk cars, which I do quite like a bit, and with this specific decoing this figure has, I really like it. But going up, if we take a look at the front section, I love how the windows look. I like that they've got like a little sheen in them to make it look like cell shading. It's something I quite like a bit. And like, that's something this entire figure has. It has all these little detailings to make it look like it's cell shaded, which I personally appreciate quite a bit. I love how the grill looks, as like on the original, that's just like a transparent blue thing here, but here they actually painted it all, which I quite like. They painted the front bumper bit, or at least the edges of it, where these like railgun type things look like. This specific truck, like, with his front here, it looks like he's got Gatling guns on the front of his bumper, which I find quite funny. I like it quite a bit. Like, it just looks really good. Moving down, it's got the shape of the cab. Like, nothing here is, like, out of place. Like, they even covered up his leg with a extra panel to have the gas canisters there. Unlike what modern Primes do and just have it fold out. Which is something I really quite appreciate. The only thing I wish this Prime had was longer smokestacks, as these ones here are a bit short. And also, the roof of my cab doesn't quite line up, and I don't know why. It's like slightly on an angle. One side it lines up completely fine, the other side it doesn't. I don't know if that's just an issue of my copy or not, but it's something that does annoy me. But hey, Optimus here looks so good in truck mode, so I just had to take some pictures, so here they are. Transformation on Optimus is actually a nice and fun little process with all these things flipping around. It's really fun. The only thing I've really noticed is you gotta make sure you pull out the head before you move the tires up, otherwise it gets all stuck and stuff. But that's really fine. And by the end of it, you got a really nice Optimus Prime. Like, I know people has had issues with him being kibbly, but you don't really notice it. Here we are in robot mode, and Optimus here looks amazing. I love the cell shading he's got. It looks really good. But starting off, we'll go up to his head. His head sculpt looks good for the time. Now, this is an issue I've had with the Siege head, and that's the fact that it kind of looks a bit off. I can't really pinpoint what it is, but personally it looks more like the Season 1 head, like where it was always off model, opposed to the Season 2 and movie head where it actually looked like angled and proper. I know that's just an issue I have, but it's something I've noticed. I do like the head sculpt, but that's just something I've noticed with it. And at least this one is painted, unlike the Earthrise release where they didn't actually paint the in-between eyes. But his head does look good otherwise. I love the shape of the helmet here and the fact that they've put cell shading on the face. It looks really good. But moving down, his chest looks perfect. I like how they managed to get that Optimus shape, and sure they used fake parts to do it, but the way the truck is and with the Siege release, they couldn't exactly use this as the real grille of the truck. But like, even the Earthrise figure doesn't use the real grille of the truck, so I can give this one a pass. I love how the windows look here. Like, they're not just flat squares, they got a little like cut into them, which I like quite a bit. The bit just above the grill, I wish that was painted in, but that's just a flat red. I like the arms here and how they actually put the little yellow detailing that Optimus does have. It's quite nice. And the Autobot badge looks really good here. I like how, like, pristine it is. It doesn't, like, blend in with anything, which is quite nice. Moving down, his waist looks pretty much fine. He's got his little blue stripe on his crotch and the yellow, like, bits here. I think they're meant to resemble a belt. I don't really know why Optimus ever had that detail, but it's just something he's always had. And moving down to his legs, they look really good. I like the white they chose for his thighs, and then the blue they chose for his legs, which is great. I like that they actually painted in these grill details here, or vent details, which I don't know why Optimus has vents on his legs. It never really made sense. And I like that the feet are actually nicely painted. Posability in Optimus is quite good. Starting off, he has bulge on your head, allowing for up, down, and swivel. Arms go a full 360 around and they pull a 90 out. There's bicep swivel. Elbows have a deep bend. There's wrist swivel. There's butterfly joints on his shoulders. This being an Optimus Prime, it makes sense. There's waist swivel. Legs are unimpeded in all directions, but there is a little impedance on the forward due to the shaping of the hips. There's thigh swivel. There's a knee swivel. Knees have a really deep bend, and there's foot pivot. Accessory-wise, Optimus Prime gets his axe here, which looks really good. It can fold away into a shield, and you can store on truck mode for, like, just weapon storage. It's really nice. I like the nice cel-shaded detailing it has. And I do like the little Autobot crest it has on it. It's really nice. And the nice silver they chose for their axe is really good. And Optimus also comes with a cyberpunk version of his ion cannon or blaster. I don't really know what it's called. It's just ion something. It looks really nice here. It's got all these little nice detailings. It does look a little bit hollow, but I'm putting that up to the cyberpunk look out of it. But otherwise, it's a really nice gun, and it is definitely what his ion cannon kinda looked like in the show. But hey, Optimus here looks so good in Robo mode that I just had to put him some poses, so here they are. This has been the review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege 35th Anniversary Optimus Prime. Tell me, what do you think of this figure? Do you like him? Did you pick him up? Or did you skip him entirely? Personally, I'm happy that I picked him up, as before I got this I hadn't experienced the Siege mode and I heard so much good things about it. And I got this one for about $70 off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure the price has gone up now, so can't really get him for cheap anymore. But I really like how he is, and I do highly recommend him. But tell me, what do you think? Thanks for watching.